on, guys, for a little drive here this morning in the Titan. So everything's working good on the Titan. Tranny's working really good. I'd like to say thanks to Kenny for that, making my parts I needed for my tranny that were unavailable for Nissan. Needed low gear apply piston made, and he made that on the lathe for me, and it's working great. He was worried that it wasn't going to work quite right, but it works excellent, and everything's going good with it. The only problem left with the truck is the speedometer. The speedometer's off half, and took the dash apart. It reads correct on the scanner, so the mileage is correct. Just the speedometer's off. The odometer's correct. So I think the needle or the driver motor is bad. The needle falls way below zero there, and it's about what it's off. I tried to take it apart and move the needle, but it doesn't work that way. So I guess I need to call it a driver motor for the mile-an-hour needle there, and we'll get that. But everything else is working great. No codes or anything, and truck runs excellent. And hey, with a speedometer like this, I look much more responsible, so you know, I might just leave it like that for video purposes. But yeah, I was watching some videos this morning, in particular HO Motorsports. I watch his videos a lot, and well, of course I watch all you guys' videos, whether I comment on them or not. I always watch them, and it was cool to have Musty One at the house yesterday. Get this camera turned around here in a minute, but got a car right on my tail here, and try to get out of traffic. But anyway, I guess some people were wanting to know how to get in the YouTube Garage Gang, and there's really no membership. You know, you just say you're in there and you're in there, and try to keep it constructive, you know. And that's always been the criteria, you know. Just try not to be negative, try to be positive. Constructive criticism's always accepted, and you know, there's a lot of good people in the YouTube Garage, a lot of people that are mentoring people, people who get to learn from professionals like Anthony and VW Rich, and we get to see different things. People make all kinds of videos in the garage, whether they're car related or just out driving or vlogging or whatever. Doesn't really matter. Let's show your project, show what you're into. We did have a shirt, the shirt thing. Lately I haven't done a shirt because I haven't been able to get a hold of John, Sign of the Times. Went through some personal issues. His mom passed away, and he's got a lot of stuff going on in the business. So we do need to make another YouTube Garage Gang shirt. And the shirt basically is just it's like a directory for people, you know. You can look at the back of the shirt and find everybody's channel. We need to make another shirt though, because YouTube's changing their format a little bit, and they're having some people change their names, and the name of the channel might not be accurate anymore, so people might be having a hard time finding your channel. And basically that's what the YouTube Garage was all about. It was about sharing information constructively and positive reinforcement, you know, on your project, and everybody working together to make it happen. And it's worked out pretty good, you know. You're always gonna have some people that don't like what you do, and that happens to me every once in a while. There's stuff on YouTube I don't like. I hate it when people make it where you can't leave a comment or leave the thumbs up on the video. The thumbs up thing, you know, I like that because being dyslexic, I don't get to leave big lengthy comments, and I always like to leave a thumbs up. But a lot of times people disable that because people give them the thumbs down, and they don't like that kind. So I've gotten used to the thumbs down guy. There's two of them out there. Sometimes they get a circle going with a pivot guy, but never than mine. I've met a lot more good people than bad people on YouTube. I had Musty One come by yesterday, and he usually stops by for a yearly visit. Pisser usually comes by once a year, but he's been busy lately. He's getting rehitched there and stuff. He put a video up trying to sell a car and buy his house. So hopefully one of the YouTubers will buy that old Firebird so he can get his house and start making some more videos for us. But yeah, so you know, if you want to join the YouTube garage, just leave an email, and we're gonna try to get another shirt made. You know, if your channel name has changed and you want to be on the shirt, let me know, and I'll talk to Andrea about it. You know, see if we can find somebody to make some shirts for us, for the guys that want to get on the shirt and aren't on it, and for the guys that their channel have changed and they want to put their new name on their shirt. There's also a couple guys that want to be taken off the shirt, and I can respect that completely, and your wish will be granted. I have to get another screen made to add names, and I'll have the names taken off that want to be off the shirt. However, you know, that doesn't happen very often. Just every once in a while that'll happen. We'll have some misunderstandings between some guys, and it'll lead to some hard feelings. So I had some guys that were pretty negative there, you know, and they've turned their channels around, and I see them interacting with other people in the garage, and it always makes me feel good when I see a guy that you know, maybe used to be not so positive, that has trying to be positive and trying to help out and be part of the solution and not part of the problem. I think that's what we're looking for, you know. Trying to share some knowledge, professionals in the garage that have the knowledge to go to work every day and do it for a profession. You know, it's a place where you can come and get, you know, live commentary and, you know, watch a video on how to do something that you've never done before, and learn how to do it. I think that's the whole thing that makes YouTube great. You know, I mean, you can learn how to do anything on YouTube. So anyway, we're getting in some traffic here. So let me go ahead and turn this off, and I'll make a video in a little while. We're going to do a drawing today. Today's drawing is going to be for a paint gun. So I need to put everybody in a hat and pull a name out. We're going to do it that way. And we'll get that sucker in the mail and move on to the next prize. We're going to do a couple prizes, and this prize giveaway deals for the 300 or for the 3,000 subscriber mark on my channel, and I do appreciate it. All you subscribers make the channel what it is by subscribing and commenting on the channel. You definitely add to the channel, and I do appreciate it. And I know I've been sort of slacking on the videos. Haven't been real healthy lately, so I've just been sort of getting along, you know. And hopefully I'll be getting back into it, you know. I got a doctor's appointment Wednesday. I'm gonna try to fix some things that got messed up, and hopefully you can get back into the swing of it. I definitely got stuff to do. I gotta get this station wagon sprayed, and I have the bug in there I need to get painted and stuff like that, and this bus I need to finish. And yeah, so I know a lot of you guys think that I'm one of those guys that get a lot done in a day, and some of you guys even make that comment sometimes. And the truth of it is, you know, it takes 15 minutes to make a video usually, and sometimes that's the 15 minutes that I do something during the day. And you guys motivate me to get out there and do that 15 minutes worth of stuff. So it's not ideal, it's not what I want, it's not where I want to be in life, but it's where I'm at. And you know, it enables me to be part of something. YouTube does. So projects don't get done quite as quick as they used to. You know, I know when Musty was here yesterday, he saw stuff that we worked on 3 years ago that's still sitting exactly like it was when he worked on it last. And you know, that doesn't surprise the people that know me real good. The stuff that I get done is out of necessity. You know, you gotta buy food, you gotta pay your rent, and my personal stuff just seems to fall behind a lot. So a lot of times I use YouTube to motivate me to crack the whip, get some of my stuff done that should have been done years ago. You know, my blue car over there is finished thanks to Shut Your Face Garage, Matt. You know, he was always like, man, why don't you finish that car? I want to see a video of you driving that car. And that car was sitting in the garage for probably 5 years, painted, not put together, and YouTube motivated me to finish that one. So now we're working on the bus. It's another 5-6 year project. Bought this probably about 5 years ago out of a field. I got some really cool pictures of my daughter sitting in it when she was a little girl. Need to try to find all that when I get it all done and make like one of those HO Motorsports slideshows. So, and it's really cool about people's videos and stuff, and the stuff that you guys are doing. Musty One was here, like I said, yesterday, and you guys know he's into building the bikes. You know, he builds the bikes, and he's putting 2 Ytgg motors together and making a V-twin out of it. And it was very cool to hear him talk about his projects, and it was even cooler to hear him talk about other people's projects, people that he watches on YouTube, and stuff that he's interested in. And I think it's pretty cool. A lot of times, you know, I don't see Musty comment on the videos that he was referring to, but he does watch them. And it's cool. You never know who's watching your videos out there. I know that he's a big fan of HO Motorsports, and little guy, he was commenting about their mini bike projects and go-karts and all that stuff. He really enjoys those videos, and we were looking at the go-kart parts. You know, we got it all spread out on the floor, and I got to clean that up this morning. We were looking at clutches and different drivers and sprockets and different stuff, but you never know who's watching your videos just because they don't comment on them. But it was pretty cool to hear him talking about other people's projects and videos that he checks out and looks forward to. So you guys that are making the videos every day, thanks a lot. It's not easy to make a video every day, for sure. It's you know, it's hard to make one once a week, and a lot of you guys consistently make them and been making them for a long time. So definitely appreciate those subscribers and YouTubers that are out there making an effort to keep the garage alive. And I used to preach the YouTube garage a lot more, and I sort of laid back on it because sometimes people get tired of hearing about it. But when I watch a video like Anthony's, you know, it makes me want to talk about it, and at least the people that want to be a part of it, you know, to let them know how to get into it and what they need to do. And there's no membership fee or anything like that. You know, we have a shirt that we make every once in a while, and you know, if you want to be on that shirt, you just leave a little comment there, and we'll try to get another shirt made and get as many of you guys on there as we can. We try to do it where we can get as many people as we can, because you got to make a screen each time you make a new shirt and add names. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know on this video that we are going to make an effort to make a shirt. And I'd like as many guys to get on there that want to be on there as possible. So if you have a channel name and it's changed, let Andrea know. Leave an email, ladycadillac.com at Yahoo Mail, or you can just leave a message on this video. And we'll get a shirt. Try to call John over there, see what's going on with him. And if John can't help us out, we'll try to find a different vendor to get a shirt and some stuff. A lot of you guys don't know John, but John's another member of the YouTube garage, and he restored a Ford truck is how I found John. He was doing some videos on his truck, and he showed his sign shop, and a lot of the guys in the YouTube garage. So John, a big thank you. John helped everybody out when he was doing his thing, and made a lot of the stickers for the guys in the YouTube garage, and he's made stickers for me. He's made all the shirts up to this point, so I'd like to continue to use him. He's a really good guy, and like I said, he's growing his business, and he's had some personal issues, so we'll try to get a hold of him, try to make the shirt thing happen. And then today we'll try to move forward on this thing. I'm gonna start doing some wet sanding, try to get that in there, get it taped up, and make it charcoal. Change the color there. I got some bumpers to do and stuff. And yeah, at the Monte Carlo, or the Impala back over here, took it to the track, went 1290. It ran pretty good, and then blew the transmission up. So it's it needs a transmission. Don't think we're going to be putting that transmission on in. It's going to send that one down the road. Just diagnosed it for him. And that's like this transmission in this Titan. This thing about killed me. You know, this truck set over there on the jack stands for almost a year, you know, almost a year. And YouTuber, good friend of mine that I grew up with. He watches videos, and very sharp guy. Doesn't comment, doesn't make videos, but he is a watcher. And he saw my video, and we were able to work a trade out. I painted his motorcycle, and he very graciously came over and helped me put my transmission back together. Made some parts for it, bought clutches for it, bought a rebuild kit for it, did all that work for me. And then, you know, I tried to put it in myself and dropped it on me, hurt myself. And he came over and helped me get the transmission put in personally. So that was big. A lot of guys wanted to know what the trick was on getting the converter in. And the converter just needed to be tapped in a little bit with a rubber mallet. I guess the splines are tight on the Nissan converters, from what Kenny says, you know. They go in 2 clicks, and then you just have to tap it a little bit. And when he did that, the train went right in. We together put the transmission in about 15-20 minutes. I think it was in the truck, you know, and then I buttoned it up the next couple of days, putting the drive shaft, the exhaust, and stuff like that. But I wouldn't have got that tranny done. This truck would still be sitting over there if it wasn't for YouTube and people watching my videos. And this is how a lot of us communicate, you know. And this is probably how a lot of people keep up with each other, you know, from watching videos and stuff. So Kenny's got that cool electric bike project, and we'll get some more videos of that. And I wanted to take Musty over to his house yesterday, but he wasn't able to stay too long, and he never visits long enough, for sure. But Kenny's a really cool guy. I put that bus video up, so Musty's going to check that one out. I think he'll really like it. And yeah, so you never know who's watching or who's going to come help you. So I've even been the recipient of plenty of help from YouTube. So let me get out of here, turn this off, and get the day going here. Thanks for all the nice comments on the bus, on the color. It's been a long journey on this thing. Here, I gotta paint some bumpers and repaint some stuff on this still, you know. I think I'm gonna try to follow Darren's direction and get it all put together first, and then any touch-ups or anything I need to do, I'll do at that point, you know. Musty one, Darren's offered me a van interior. He's got a Westie at his house, and when I get this done, we talked about the YouTube trip yesterday, and I'm still planning on making a trip in this bus. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to find people that I can stop at along the way. I'm going up to Pissers, up towards Niagara Falls there, and I want to hit as many people as I can along the way that want me to stop by and see them. And Musty's offered, you know, to have me stop by his place and put a camper interior in here, and we might take him up on that. I don't know. So I got these bumpers. These need to go black and get the pearl treatment on top of it. It's just stuff here. This is actually a pearl, not a heavy metallic. You can't hardly even see it when the sun's out. This stuff just explodes. And looks pretty awesome. I put it on top of this color too. It doesn't show up quite as much. It's always much more brilliant over black. This is actually black with a pearl coat on top of it. So that's where we're at. I got to paint the silver roof. The roof was silver. I painted it because we were going to go a different direction on this, but this is what we came up with. So I think I'm going to go this color all the way up on the top. And just haven't got to that. That'll be one of the last things I do. So got to do some electrical work on the starter circuit, put a Ford solenoid on. And if there's any Volkswagen guys out there watching, as stupid as this might sound, I know a lot of you guys that work on Volkswagens have had this issue with the trigger wire on a bus. Is probably the ignition switch is the source of the problem. Me and Musty were talking about it. But I want to install a Ford solenoid to boost the starter in the back. I guess it takes less amperage to operate the Ford solenoid than the Volkswagen one. And somehow you wire that into from the battery to the starter. And if there's anybody out there that knows how to do that, and if they can make a diagram and do a video on it, I'd really appreciate it. I've asked Scooter a couple times, and he's told me he knows how to do it with his eyes closed, and he sort of talks really fast. And I don't really want to ask them a third time. So if there's somebody out there that knows how to install the Ford solenoid on there to boost the starting capability of the Volkswagen starter, if you could make me a diagram, that would be greatly appreciated. So that's what's going on. Got the fence here I need to fix. Got knocked over, so I need to fix this. Can't get through here. Gotta go through the house. And they got a cat showed up with a broken leg. Yeah, broken leg, I think, or hip or something. So I'm trying to nurse that back to health. And this is like the animal kingdom here. I don't know, they just show up. So I got to go find that cat. I let it out this morning and I don't see it. It's been crawling around here. I had it in a cage for a couple days trying to get it healed up. And of course, you know, the vet just wants to put it to sleep because that's what they do. They don't fix cats. So, but anyway, that's where we're at. I got to find that cat. And we got to get rid of some of these other cats. We got way too many cats here. Couldn't get one in Musty's car yesterday. He kept checking. So couldn't get rid of one of them. So you guys have a great day. It's definitely a John Kerry day in Florida, and a lot of you guys always want to know what is a John Kerry day. John Kerry is another member of the Ytgg garage, and he's working on a Jaguar. And check out his last video of them installing the motor in his Jaguar. Pretty damn cool. Pretty cool. I have to say that I'm not trying to age John Kerry or anything, but he reminds me a lot of my stepfather. So pretty cool. It was cool to see that video. It was cool to see him put that car together. And if you guys want to see somebody that's meticulous and has an attention for detail,